person you versus an older on. Difficult.
Yeah, I hate that bitch. I had to get Nero to help me because didn't have enough gear.
I
Oh, the one in the
I beat her,
mountains.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I beat her, but she was just putting out damage like there was nothing.
I
It was
know.
like boom,
There's
boom, boom.
there's
And the
something
whole
you've got
time
to
you're
do.
like, this is gonna be a really hard fight. This is gonna be really hard. I get there and it's like nothing.
Yeah, with
Ramirez has got a trick to it. He shows you how to do it without taking too much damage at all.
she's a biatch.
Always a secret to them.
She
I've,
put
Like I
I've
think
noticed
it
that
was.
too, where you've got to switch companions based on it. Actually, one thing I've noticed with my tank, a lot of times now I actually put them on passive before the beginning of a battle. Because if I go to stun like the elite, or to sleep him or whatever it's called, like the 60-second interrupt, he always breaks it. I'm like, because he's got this AoE taunt thing he does. So I got to put him on
Turn it off.
passive and then, yeah, well, it's good because he aggroes all the little mobs too, right? So I just put him on passive
Well,
and then LOS him.
well, just turn it off and then turn it back on and turn it off and turn it back on mid-combat. That's why it's annoying, but I do it. Problem
Yeah.
is you can't keep them turned off. They will turn themselves back on once you zone or resummon,
Oh,
which
really?
is something
Not if you
people.
disable the
Yeah,
autocast.
I haven't
if
had
you
that
disable the
problem.
what's that?
I
The
haven't had that
autocast, the
problem with
little
them
green button.
re-enabling.
No. Wait, no. What do you mean the autocast? You mean if you right-click it and turn the green button off?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it won't
stays
turn
off.
back on.
Oh, it'll turn back on. Yeah, you read it in the forums. It'll turn back on. People have been
It hasn't-
complaining about it.
Yeah, it hasn't
If
happened
you
to me. I had it on, and it never turned
it
back
it,
on. I turned
it
it
was
off,
happening.
and it stayed off.
It was happening to Pocket today. It's been happening to me with my doc. My healer keeps casting carbonized stream. I right click it, turn the green off, go into my storyline. He turns it back on.
What's
I haven't
this?
Yeah,
had that
mine
problem.
casts Carbonite Stream, but her other abilities are turned off, and she won't
Yes.
turn those back.
Yes.
I actually left Carbonite Stream on though, because I like the stun effect. Because it's a 4-second
Uh,
stun.
yeah, but I turn them off because I want him to have enough force to keep healing me. I don't want him to use it on anything else. And
Oh, yeah, I
Carbonite streams.
understand.
Yeah, and I've had him cast Carbonite stream in full aggro with it. You know, I don't
Prettiest,
want
what
him to.
class are you?
A Sentinel,
Uh,
which is
There's,
it's a very peculiar class.
are they
I
badass?
haven't had
They-
that
they've
problem,
got-
'cause I did have, as you, with my companion breaking my CCs with the AoE, so I turned it all off, and he's never turned it back on.
Yeah, it must be the companion because, like I said, Pocket is complaining this morning. I looked it up and I saw that that there's no way to permanently disable it, but perhaps some of you have been able to find a way, or could be per companion. The
Yeah,
Sentinel
I think
is.
it's the companion.
Yeah, the Sentinel is wicked. If you've got a monster that is standing still, he will out damage anyone. But if the monster moves around, it's more difficult because some of the Sentinel's abilities, like Master Strike, this like 4-second combo he does, where he swing, turns around backwards, stabs backwards, then swings like towards her head. It's like 4 or 5 hits. It does insane damage, but they've got to be standing still. If they move, it says failed. So he's
Yeah, see,
in PvP.
I
It's a
get
pain.
in the PvP, if I get stunned and there's 2 sentinels and they just straight away jump me, pop like a move, and I pretty much go down like half health, easy.
Oh yeah.
Then they re-stun and do it again, and I'm.
Yeah, and Master Strike's got a fast refresh. You know, it's 30 seconds. You can cut it down if you pop a different ability down to like 15 seconds. It's nasty. They're insane damage if you can stand still. That's why if the only times I've been ganked in World PvP have been by you know, like mercenaries or smugglers that are kiting me, which is a pain.
Yeah.
Other than that, I rape. So I think the Sentinel's going to be wicked in game. You know, boss DPS.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah,
than that,
'cause
no.
my smuggler, man, I've yet to be ganked.
They're horrible.
I'm
I hate.
I'm gonna. You go,
Smuggler,
Tridius.
which Which class is that? Is that a DPS class?
DPS or healer.
Yeah, which is the is that the one that sits behind that little stupid window?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, that's a gunslinger. I'm a scoundrel. I do the stealth, all stealth moves, stealth melee moves.
Oh,
Okay,
so
yeah,
you're the one that gets the permanent stealth?
Yes.
yeah, the one behind the window, a sentinel can rape. They'll drop that window. The funny thing is, when they drop that window, you can't force leap towards them. You can't do your leap attack. It says enemy is under cover, so you've got to like strafe right or left. But I can rape those, but I just can't rape the smugglers or the ones that are throwing bombs and knocking you backwards and snaring you, and they run away and they do it again.
Yeah,
Horrible.
that's what I do, because whenever somebody tries to gank me, you get a move that lets you break combat go into stealth. And that's what
Yeah,
I
it's
do. As
awful.
soon as I know I'm going to die, and you can, it's a 2-minute cooldown.
Wow. I don't know if I think the Guardian and Sentinel both get it, but they've got an ability called Guarded by the Force, which is a 1 minute and 30-second cast time, and for 5 seconds, you take you mitigate 99% of all damage for 5 seconds, but it cuts your health in half, which is awesome though, because if you're down to like 10% health, who cares if you cut it to 5%? You know, you just hit it and you rape whoever. So there's some good abilities
You,
with the
for
Sentinel.
5 seconds, cannot take, you basically take no damage. Like 1.
Basically no damage. You only take 1%. It's wicked.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
see,
the problem is... Go ahead.
I just got this move called Defensive Screen, and it says 45-second cooldown, puts a shield around myself that absorbs incoming damage for 15 seconds, but it never says how much damage.
Yeah, I think from what I've heard, it varies based against your stats, how much it takes. I don't know, whatever you got for cunning or whatever it is. Whatever you've
I'm
got.
at like
I don't know. Absorption.
550.
Well, if you
Yeah,
open up your character menu, it should give that stat somewhere, and then you can just
Isn't it-
pop it and see how much it changes.
How does anyone got any idea how absorption works?
It absorbs damage.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how the mechanic works, but I'm assuming it absorbs that percentage. But, yeah, it's weird. Oh, here it is.
Interesting.
It actually probably affects your shield absorption. Because I'm just
Ah.
looking at my companion tank, and absorption, yes, it does. Absorption rating 34 adds 4.34% to my companion, bringing him up to 24.34% shield absorption.
Yeah, I don't get a shield though. That's why I was asking.
Isn't that a shield? That's a castable shield, yeah?
Yeah,
No,
but like
that's
I don't equip a shield.
right. So you don't have any stat that says anything like that? Like even your,
I got
even if you look
damage
at your,
reduction.
what's your, just like look at your damage reduction, remember what percentage that is, and then try popping that skill and see if that adjusts. And if you mouse over damage reduction, it might even tell you it's going to affect that or not. That's one thing I don't understand
Nothing
yet.
changed.
Oh, okay.
Like I have no idea how much that thing would absorb.
See, the thing I don't understand is all the different types of damage and how they affect other classes. Like the energy, kinetic, internal, and elemental.
Yeah, because all I do is kinetic damage.
I just sacrificed an entire planet and my companion didn't even flinch.
Tell me, Jedi, what was it like when you struck down a master of your own order? Was it as you imagined?
You can't hide behind your minions forever, Vivicar. I will find you.
And then what? The battle is already fought.
It's funny, on Hutball there's this, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like some sort of dumpster. There's like a dumpster, it looks like some sort of, portable dumpster sitting beneath a ramp on Hutball. Yesterday, some stupid smuggler from the Imperial side kept jumping in it and just sitting there. I don't know why, but she kept sitting there. I don't know if it was some sort of game plan where she'd stay there whilst the team fought on the other end, but she kept sitting in the dumpster, just sitting there doing nothing. And I got tired of seeing her in it, so I jumped in there. She couldn't go anywhere because the dumpster walls were too high, and I just raped her. Oh sorry, I just destroyed her. Gotta be careful with that word.
You raped a chick in a dumpster?
No, I've got to be careful with that word. It's not allowed on this Vint.
Hawk is not streaming, bro.
I don't think it's really streaming. I think she just doesn't like the word, to be honest. I don't blame her. It's not a good word.
It's probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Because today she was streaming, and I heard the F word, the S word, and nothing. No problem. So I think it's, I don't know, just doesn't like it.
Well, those
Maybe
words,
she
I
likes
think,
both
depends
those
on
things.
her mood and how much PvP she's been doing. If she's really pissed off, she tends to say those words herself.
So, yeah, I destroyed the smuggler sitting in the dumpster because he couldn't go anywhere. And if you're sitting still or can't move around, a sentinel will kill anyone. Even a guardian. You've got an ability that does more damage based upon how much HP they have as well. So it's a wicked class.
In a dumpster?
In a dumpster on Hutball, just kept sitting in it. The dumpster that's closest to the Republic spawn point, there's a dumpster there. And he just kept sitting in it. I killed him in it, and all of a sudden I run back, 2 minutes later, and he's back in it, just sitting there. Wasn't sure why.
Maybe they were trying to steal kills or something.
Maybe that.
He's probably just figured that'd be the one place no one looks.
Could be.
That way his team doesn't see him just standing around.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Leeching. How far can you pass the Hutball? Quite a ways.
Pretty far. I'm not sure exactly what the range is. 30 meters, actually.
That could have been what he was doing. Who knows?
Yeah, but isn't that low? Isn't that at the bottom?
I don't know. Yeah, it's at the bottom. It's really close. When you first drop down, it's probably 5 meters before the goal line.
I could see him being an intermediate. Someone tosses it to him, and then he tosses it to someone else.
Yes, possibly.
But okay.
He kept going in it. I don't know why.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah, it was odd. Fun to get a couple of free kills though. If you've got a healer near you or with you, Sentinel's unkillable. I did bloody train. I'll let it pass first.
That's funny.
Oh, that was crazy. This robot just rolled out a ball.